Hi everyone and welcome to the Actually Business World. Today we're going to talk about 5 money lessons in life learned too late. But before, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to our channel. Now, let's begin. Number 1. You are your biggest asset. Never stop investing in yourself, your knowledge, and skills. You are your biggest asset. You are the one who earns the money and picks the stocks to invest in. Most of us actually don't acknowledge this. We're conditioned to feel inadequate and not good enough, and we often think that if I only learn this or do that, then I will have true value. We focus so much on improvement and on getting better at the wrong things that we don't even notice the incredible resources we have within. There are people, especially seniors, who feel left behind and alienated by all the technology that they don't understand. Yet. It's a lot like learning to drive a car. You don't need to know how to fix a car to drive it. You don't even really need to know how the oil and gas and electronic systems actually work. You just need to know how to use those systems. Investing in yourself by learning, growing, and creating all the days of your life will keep your attitude vibrant, your brain agile, and your finances healthy. In today's world, ongoing personal development not only increases your chances of earning and growing your wealth, but it's essential for it. The more you do to enrich yourself through learning and growing your skills, knowledge, experience, and understanding, the greater the asset to yourself, to your life, and to others. Number 2. Successful investing requires patience and consistency. A lot of people think you have to be exceptionally intelligent or lucky to beat the market. You don't. Money success requires patience and consistency. Impatient investors can get too focused on the day-to-day doings of the financial markets. They could be looking for short-term opportunities rather than long-term potential. A patient investor understands that markets fluctuate and has built a portfolio based on their time horizon, risk tolerance, and goals. A short-term focus may add stress and anxiety to your life and could lead to frustration with the investing process. Most people invest a little at a time within their budget and with regularity. They invest $50 or $100 or more per month in their retirement account or similar investments. They're investing on autopilot to help themselves attempt to build wealth over time. Consistent investing does not protect against a loss in a declining market or guarantee a profit in a rising market. Consistent investing, sometimes referred to as dollar cost averaging, is the process of investing a fixed amount of money in an investment vehicle at regular intervals, usually monthly, for an extended period of time, regardless of price. Investors should evaluate their financial ability to continue making purchases through periods of declining and rising prices. The return in principal value of stock prices will fluctuate as market conditions change. Shares, when sold, may be worth more or less than their original cost. Number 3. The true value of money is freedom. Freedom is very important to everyone. The freedom to do whatever one wants, wherever one wants. The only legitimate use of money is to be able to say no to things you don't want to do and yes to things which feel out of reach. A lot of people associate wealth with luxury cars, designer handbags, yachts, jets, worldwide travel, and diamonds. But the truth is that the real dividend of money is time and freedom. The freedom to choose what to do with your time and your life. Time is a very precious and scarce resource. You only have so much of it. Most other things you can get more of, but not time. Money cannot buy you happiness, but it can ensure that you have a better shot at living a rich and satisfying life as you get to choose who to work for, where to work, and when to work. You get to decide who to spend time with, as you're not necessarily forced to be away from your family and loved ones for a day job. People who make a lot of money too soon, such as Entrepreneurs or lottery winners usually end up increasing their standard of living. Consider how going to expensive restaurants, watching movies on a bigger TV, or moving into a larger home would make you happy only for a while. We must constantly question what money really is for because, by default, it has some magical properties of animating most of our non-retrievable waking hours. Let money not guide you. Number 4. Live below your means. Living below your means does not mean you can't spend money on the things you love in order to enjoy your life. Instead, if you want to create a more stable financial future while still enjoying that occasional fancy dinner, you can make some conscious financial decisions such as saving extra money, creating a budget, and cutting back on unnecessary expenses. Thinking about the lifestyle changes you might have to make in order to live within your means may seem like a daunting task. Car loans, student loans, your mortgage or rent, and credit card debt are still hovering over you, ready to rain on your parade. The good news is there are ways you can still pay these bills on time while reaching your financial goals, and maybe even have some leftover cash to enjoy doing the things you love. One of the most important financial principles that you can learn in life is to always spend less than what you earn. A lot of people fall into the trap of considering loans after blowing their entire paycheck with nothing left for contingency. Believe it or not, your debt won't always save you unless you're responsible enough to master the borrowing game. Budgeting can be one of the most important actions you can take to stop living paycheck to paycheck. If you don't have a firm grasp on your finances and the amount of money coming in and going out, you may slip into a never-ending debt cycle. Create a budget by calculating your income and expenses. Doing so can give you a clear understanding of whether you're living within or beyond your means. Number 5. Money helps you stress less. Always chasing money is exhausting. Debt brings about enormous stress. The point of money isn't to get into lots of debt. The point of money is to buy back your time so you don't become a slave to debt and do work you hate to make your debt repayments. Debt repayments make you a slave to money. Use money to lower your stress, not increase your stress with more debt. Financial stress can increase your risk of poor health and negatively impact your productivity and mood. People who report high debt compared to assets also are likely to feel greater levels of mental stress and depression. They tend to have higher blood pressure too. Owing debts other than your mortgage might be particularly stressful, especially if you have credit card payment, personal loans, and more. On the flip side, saving money is associated with better mental health and well-being. Stress over money can affect your relationships too. Finances are one of the top issues that lead to frequent disagreements among couples. And couples who are under financial stress are more likely to be hostile and aggressive with each other and less secure and happy in their relationships. If one or both partners value materialism and purchase expensive items, this can lead to financial strain, which can impact your ability to save for retirement. Your spending and saving habits are likely to be influenced by the company you keep. Overspending on credit cards is linked to what your friends value and how you believe they financially handle themselves. If your friends overspend and think it's okay, you're more likely to do as well. But you might be neglecting to consider the long-term consequences of carrying that debt. Thanks for watching. We hope you really enjoyed this video.